So there's a quote that goes like this: "Nobody wants to tell you why discipline is so important. Discipline is the strongest form of self-love. It is ignoring current pleasures for bigger rewards to come. It's loving yourself enough to give yourself everything you've ever wanted." It all comes back to the choices we make. You see, discipline, like anything else, is a choice, one that we are faced with every single day. The question is, how is discipline actually built? So start small, stay consistent, and remember, discipline is a skill, not an inherent trait. With time and effort, it becomes second nature. I'm going to present you with the concept that changed the way I think for good. You want to split your life up into 90-day intervals. You are now living the product of your last 90 days and how you spent them. And the way you spend the next 90 days will determine your result at the end of these 90 days. So no matter how much pleasure and fun you had in the past 90 days, you forget all the fun and all the pleasure, and all you're left with is the result. And if you dislike the result, then that's a problem. In exactly the same way, if you push yourself and do hard tasks and learn tough skills, at the end of these 90 days, you'll have built a useful skill set, improved your value, and gained something that will help you for life. And all the pain and suffering you went through, well, that's gone now. You forgot that. You're just living the result of those 90 days. All of this doesn't mean that you shouldn't have fun. No, I think you should. But I think it's important to draw a line between fun and unnecessary time wasting. How many things throughout your day are actually necessary and how many aren't? So Elon Musk has a quote that goes like this: "We spend a lot of time optimizing for problems that shouldn't even exist." Something that has helped me immensely is using discipline to see what I'm wasting my time on. The solutions I'm working so hard to find for a problem that shouldn't even be there. So the idea is this: by eliminating the problems that shouldn't even exist, you don't need to optimize them anymore. And by doing that, you save your own discipline reserves and your mental energy, so that you can allocate these resources to the areas you want to progress in. A lot of people think that discipline is infinite, but I think that discipline has reserves. So if you spend all of your discipline and all of your mental energy trying to do some certain thing, then you're going to find it harder to push yourself in another area, because your reserves are depleted. So I think it's about saving these discipline reserves and saving your mental energy for the important things, for the things that you know are important to you.
Discipline isn't a talent. It's a choice. It's waking up when the alarm goes off because you promised yourself you would. It's doing the work even when you're tired. It's saying no to distractions so you can say yes to your goals, because every small, consistent action you take is building the future you deserve. Motivation fades, but discipline changes everything.
So the one compliment I always receive from people who see the way I live my life is, "How are you so disciplined?" So they see how I go from reading to writing my own book, link in the description by the way, to making YouTube videos, to editing, to filming. And that's a funny thing. From my perspective, this is not even discipline at all. From the outside perspective, it's discipline. But to me, it's just the idea of what I want now and what's best for my future are slowly becoming one. You sacrifice what you want now for what you want most. And then eventually what you want now and what you want most will become the same thing. Discipline is always tough at the beginning. It's always hard at the start when you have no evidence that you've actually done that thing. But over time, when you slowly build your evidence, you slowly build this conviction that you have in yourself that you can actually do what you say you can do. And that goes back to your self-image, and it helps you and it lets you know that you are the person who lives this life. You're the person who's productive, who does all of these things. And that's the best thing about it. Such small changes, yet such amazing results. Everything good takes time. Any goal you want to achieve will require years of refining your skills and mastering your craft. So be patient, master your craft, take diligent action every day. Consistency will always win the game. Success requires persistent focus for long periods of time. So train, focus. Read more books, consume more long form, enter long stages of deep work. Your ability to focus determines your value. So this is what I like to call the mindset method. So this is something I've developed and refined over the years, and I'm currently, as we speak, writing a book about this topic. This is a concept that has made my life so much easier over the course of the years. So the main gist of it is about shifting from a state of doing to a state of being. Instead of trying to do these habits, instead be the person who does these habits already. The reason somebody might struggle with bad habits is because they are the person who does that bad habit. And then when they try to replace this bad habit with another good one, they can't, because the person they are and the habit they want to do are completely different. A swimmer is always going to swim, a writer is always going to write, and a boxer is always going to box. So the self-image you have determines your actions. And that is where discipline comes in. It is that initial push that starts this domino effect that eventually creates the self-belief and the system that are going to help you for life.